Hello, 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 everybody. It is your girl Crush, and I'm back with another video. Happy Sunday to you all. Hey, Tama girl. Hey. Oh, we're gonna get to that. We are going to get to that. Don't you worry, cause girl, girl. And I should have wrote notes down, and I didn't. Shit, I'm mad. Now that I think about it, I didn't write no notes down. Ooh, I'm mad. But first and foremost, hi, hello, and welcome. I'm your girl Fresh. This is the Precious B channel. If you've been here before, what it do, baby boo? Shout out to you. Shout out to all 440 of my precious babies and my baby boos. I want to give a shout out to some of my new um subscribers. I saw it was in my email. But sometimes YouTube tells me when people subscribe to my channel, and sometimes tell me. Um, Shout out to BB Goddess 30. Shout out to her. Welcome to the party. You are now officially a precious baby or a baby boo. Shout out to you. Um, Thank you so very much for being a part of, you know, being a part of my channel, being a precious baby or baby boo. It means so much to me. Um, when people come and they subscribe to my channel, like, oh my god, y'all, I am literally like 60 subbies away from 500 is bananas to me. Y'all already know. I appreciate y'all. Um, now I exited myself. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry. Sorry. It's I got the score to the Saints game up there, and so anyway, so again, if you're just coming into the room, hi, hello, welcome. I'm Ego Press. This is the Precious B channel, and today we are going to talk about Wicked for Good. I watched it the other night, y'all, and I can honestly say they did a phenomenal job with the second half. I just want to say, because I think a lot of people have been confused, and I've seen a lot of places where they're calling this like a sequel or something. It's the second part. So this is based on a musical that was on Broadway, which I think is currently on Broadway. Don't forget the thumbs up as you guys come in the room. Please hit the thumbs up button. And so what happens in musicals, they have like an intermission. So we had a year intermission, and so it's like for Act One and Act Two. So this is technically Act Two, Part Two. So of course it opens, with everything I guess that happened after the situation. Um, and I want to say I want to say this might be like a couple years gap in between Part One and part two, I feel like it's like a gap. But it opens with them in the middle of trying to build the yellow brick road. They, abusing the animals, and baby Elfie come around there and she handling business. Let me tell y'all something. My girl on that broom, she was eating. She was eating on that broom. Do you hear me? She was eating on that broom. Okay. I can honestly say that Madame Morrible, this is gonna be all over the place. I'm not really gonna be doing a review like I did. I think in the first part, I don't even think I did a thorough review. I just was telling y'all my thoughts with opinions. But I can honestly say Glinda really did piss me off. But I understood once it got to when her and Fierro had that conversation. I understood. Okay, so she going along to get along too. But she still, she likes what's happening. Fierro is Bay. Jonathan Bailey is. I love me some Jonathan Bailey. Madame Horrible is a horrible person. Like she's horrible. The Wizard is also a horrible person. Um, Nessa, baby, Nessa Rosa, she is a fucked up individual. Okay, can we talk about it? So she treated Elphaba like crap, right? Because I'm gonna try not to cuss too bad. She treated Elphaba like crap, along with her daddy and all the other munchkins and the people in Oz. When she got over there to Shiz, she was basically giving her sister the cold shoulder. Granted, yes, their first day at the university was a little embarrassing, but she was trying to make sure that that lady respected the boundaries, that you didn't want to be treated like you couldn't get yourself from point A to point B. You feel me? And so now that your dad gone, and now you the mayor of Munchkinland, now all of a sudden you mad because your sister didn't come around there? Was you gonna apologize to her if she would have came to your daddy's funeral? Nessa, was you gonna apologize to her? Was you gonna say I'm sorry for all the shit I did to you? Was you gonna apologize? Let's start there. Was Nessa, you gonna take accountability for the fact that as your big as you know, as your big sister, all Elfie tried to do was protect you and make sure that you understood that you it was okay for you to be you and not to be treated like you couldn't do for yourself. Was you gonna apologize to her? No. You know how I know you weren't going? Because of the fuck shit you did. But we gonna get there. Okay? But Nessa is to the actress who played Nessa Rosa. I think her real name is Marissa something. You are a phenomenal actress to make me hate this character. Okay, you are a phenomenal actress. Because I hate the dog shit out of Nessa. Okay, give her her things. Okay, Marissa did her job. Okay, she did her big one. But Nessa Rose is a horrible person. Okay, um, Ethan Slater, the actor who plays Bach and the Tin Man, baby, you did your big one. And the crazy part is I had watched the SpongeBob musical, never put two and two together that he had played SpongeBob in the SpongeBob musical, y'all. And I actually watched the SpongeBob musical because it was free one time on YouTube. Never put two and two together that that was him. He is a phenomenal actor because when he was out there in his tent with his little axe and he was upset and angry, and he said, "The witch," I said, "Oh, bitch, girl." And when he looked at Glenda, I said, "Girl, you better hide, cause he might get you. He might get you." Now I've seen a lot of people had different theories about what it meant when he looked up at her, and I think he was looking at up at her because, and this is my own personal feelings and opinions and theories and whatnot, but I feel like he had a little hatred for her too, because had he not told Nessa motherfucking ass that he was in love with her, he wouldn't have been made out of tin and he would have still had his heart and he probably would have been able to get the fuck on and went on about his business. You feel me? So I feel like he had a little hatred towards her too. But that's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I'm not exactly sure what that meant. But for me, I feel like that nigga was saying, "Bitch, it's your fault." But technically, it's your fault. Okay, Mr. Bob, Mr. Tim Man. Because had you not been around there and just told the Nessa Rosa girl, "Hey, I like you like a friend." Okay, I don't want nothing. I don't know. I like you like a friend. You my home girl. You feel me? I think if he would have just simply told that lady, "We homies," you know. But whatever. So like a horrible person. Um, the wizard is trash, and I love the fact that throughout every version of this story, he trash. I think the only version of this story where they tried to make the wizard less trash is that story they did, or the version they did with the white Michelle Williams and what's his name, James Franco, and they try to make him seem like a decent person. Y'all not gonna rewrite the wizard story. No, he's a trash human being. Fuck out of here. And I love me some Jeff Goldblum, but he's a motherfucking trash human being. Okay, the wizard. Okay, the wizard and I will always be one of my favorite songs. When I meet the wizard. Oh, let's talk about the music. Okay, then we're gonna get into shout out to the entire entire cast, the director, everybody did their big one. Michelle Yeoh, Madame Marvel. That lady is a phenomenal actress because this is like the second movie I didn't seen her in where I have disliked her because I couldn't stand her Crazy Rich Asians. Now she pissed me off a little bit too. But the songs, No Place Like Home, 8. Can we talk about the Cowardly Lion now? Because my girl that is. Um, bitch, how dare you? Because Alphabet saved you from a life of being locked away in a cage, shivering and crying. She tried to save you, and bitch, you blaming her when actuality, for it, let's keep it on buck. Fiera was the one that took you out the cage. Fiera was the one that released you into the wild. The only reason you got beef with Elphaba is because you remember her cuddling and trying to, calm your monkey ass down, Mr. Lion. Okay? Also, Carmen Domingo did a phenomenal job being the voice. But the Cowardly Lion had me fucked up because how dare you, one, interrupt her singing, and then you gonna stand there and say it's her fault that you wasn't allowed to be in a cage. Bitch, she was trying to save you. Fuck you. And then his punk puss ass, when they was down there after the wizard had told them to go snatch up Shorty Broom, and we're gonna talk about Dorothy too. We gonna talk. He just sitting there quivering and shit as the Tin Man sitting up here singing his little murderous song about his old psychotic ass. And it's just like, bitch. So fuck the Cowardly Lion. Okay, you bitch. Now, if we had to say who my favorite version of Cowardly Lion is, obviously from the Wiz. Okay, his name was what? It was what was his name? Fleetwood Coupe de Ville, something like that. Okay, okay, that was my favorite version of the Cowardly Lion. I'm a lion. I'm a mean old lion. Yeah, that's my favorite version. Um, but fuck Cowardly Lion. Fuck him. Do you hear me? Fuck him. Um, Nesteros. Let's get on this bitch because we gotta talk about this. Nesta was down bad for making it a law that Munchkins couldn't leave. Like the fact that Bach told her, so yeah, I'm gonna go, right? I'm gonna go on up here to the Emerald City or whatever the case may be, or whatever. And yeah, you be good. And so she was like, because what he said, I see you later or something. And she said, you sure will. You diabolical. Like her tone was real nasty. Like that's a nasty diabolical bitch. Then when he get around there, got his little bags, he ready to go. The man gonna say, "Excuse me, you got your permission slip?" And he said, "Baby, what you talking about?" He said, "Yeah, um, Munchkins can't leave without the governor's consent." You dirty bitch. The fact that Bach ain't go around there and smack the dog shit out of her when he got up in there, I mean, that probably would have been treason. He probably would have died. But I'd have slapped the dog shit out of Nessa. Because how dare you? How dare you? Then, then this raggedy bitch, when her sister get around there talking about, Why you didn't come over here? You left me here all by myself. Again, bitch, was you gonna apologize for treating her dirty? Being mean to her? Mm, no, I don't think so. Because you're a selfish bitch, right? Then, on top of her selfishness, instead of realizing that Bach didn't want her, right? Realizing, and I understand she wanted somebody there, a companion. Hello to everybody just entering. Please say hello. Please like hi, 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 hi. Um, Instead of her realizing Bach didn't want her, she done kept that man there. Hi. She done kept this man here as her indignant servant, forcing him to basically be her man. And so that man said, "Girl, I'm getting up out of here. I'm leaving. Okay, I'm not staying here. Shorty, who I really want to be with, she getting married, and I gotta go object. Okay, because I'm what my girl said? Because he obsessulated with that lady. Oh, thank you. You know what I'm saying? It was like, friend, that man don't want you. So then she decided, oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna find me a love spell, and then she go over there to the grimoire and start reading. And Elsa be like, "Girl, get from over there. You don't even know." Mm, I like the pretty part, but don't call me that. She go over there and she start reading the grimoire, and Elsa be like, "Girl, get from over there. You do not know what you're saying." And so next thing you know, he over there, and it's like, oh, she done killed the man. So then she getting scared and crying. Oh my god! Oh my god! Bitch, you just killed him. So um, now Elphaba got to go over here and try and save his life. And she out in the hallway talking about, please save him. Please save me and Buck. We deserve each other. That man don't want you. Like, that man don't want you. Leave that man alone. So then my girl Alpha will come out there. She like, he all right. He asleep now. He gonna be okay. So then Nessa like, stay, don't leave me. She like, girl, I gotta go. I gotta go. And then that bitch, old wicked, I can't stand Nessa. Then that man wake up and he said, what did you do to me? Cause then she realized, oh no, you not who I thought you. Oh, I don't want no parts of this. That bitch said, I didn't do that to you. Alphabet did it, bitch. Alpha, I didn't do it. Motherfucker did it. Alphabet did it. And technically, two things is true. She didn't do it. Alphabet did do it. But bitch, you the reason Alphabet had to do it. So technically, bitch, it's your fault too. But the fact you told that man that your sister did that to him, when that girl had to do that to save his life because you was over there reading stuff you didn't know what you was reading, talking about a love spell, and killed them. Now, let me tell you something. If I was Alpha, I'd have just killed him. I'd have let him die. That's just me. Bitch, because no good deed goes unpunished. That's my song, too. No good deed will I ever do again. Let me tell you something. All that lady was trying to do was help everybody. That's all that girl was trying to do. She's trying to help the animals. She's trying to help that regular sister of hers. She's trying to help Bach. Nobody seemed to understand that bitch. She was just trying to help y'all. But because y'all was prejudiced, okay? Because y'all was prejudiced, you couldn't see the good. So no good deed. Bitch, let me tell you something. Naku. Bitch, alakana. Oh, let me tell y'all something. That is my favorite song from part two, Outside of For Good. Oh, and as long as you're mad. Oh, my God. When, uh, oh, also, Why Glenda ain't tell that man beforehand that they was engaged? The fact that man had to find out he was engaged in front of everybody. Cause I was like, yeah, what? What you talking about? Engaged? Who engaged? Who? What? Cause why would you do that? Engaged. 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 Girl. And Poe Glenda. Because I don't understand why she just see the writings on the wall like a Destiny's Child's album. If that man wasn't in love with her, okay? He wasn't in love with you. He wasn't loved you. He wanted Alpha. Right? So what happened next that I remember that made me angry? Oh, so Madam Moral, right? Well, we got to talk about what happened before that. So the day they went, right? Uh, what happened? So Alpha will come over there to talk to her homegirl because they still cool or whatever. So she go over there to talk to her homegirl, and then she go over there to talk to the wizard. And so they basically try to talk my girl into coming join forces with them. And I feel like deep down inside, my girl was ready. She was like, you know what? We're gonna fix things. We're gonna get it together. Boom. Shout out to the head monkey from the monkeys, the flying monkey. Because he said, hey, friend, look here. Don't let them play in your face. No, girl. Shit ain't all what it seems. So when he flipped that thing back and showed her that them animals was up in that cage, I said, oh, clock it. Because what we not fixed to do is play in my good girl's face. That's what we're not going to do. And I know a lot of people felt like Elphaba should have got along, get along, so she could get what she needed to do. But that's the thing. Elphaba ain't like Elphaba ain't gonna fake the funk. And I think that's something people have to understand is how pure she is at heart. Is that she wasn't gonna fake the funk for nobody. You know, even though her daddy and her mama were two trash ass people, and her surrogate father was a horrible person, she was pure at heart. Her reunion with Dulce Bear, I made her bitch tear up. But when she saw them animals, and the wizard gonna talk about some, it's not what you think. It's not what I think. It's not what it looked like. Bitch, it looked like all these animals is in cages and you was playing in my face. That's what it looked like. Because what it looked like is that you sat here and played in my face talking about singing about being wonderful, saying that we was gonna be copacetic. That's what it looked like. You played in my face is what it looked like. So when she told him, I know what my heart's desire is, and she told him, run, I said, oh, my bitch is fully tapped in. She is tapped in. Y'all want her to be wicked? Oh, bitch, she gonna show you just how wicked she can be. When I said, oh, oh, yeah. I, that's when my girl really, truly tapped into who she was. Y'all want her to be the wicked witch? Bitch, here it is. She slowly started tapping in. She slowly started tapping in. Because when she realized she had let her guard down just a little, and she was like, nope, I can't do that. I cannot let my guard down with you motherfuckers. I cannot do that. No, I will not. But when she told him to run and basically unleash them animals on his ass, and them animals ran through their wedding, by the way, the wedding was gorgeous. Okay, I have to say that. Glenda walking through the butterflies, it was beautiful. It was ethereal. It was gorgeous. And like every other wedding that I've seen Jonathan Bailey in, the other one he had in Bridgerton, he always had these beautiful weddings that he don't be wanting the lady he get married to. And I'm just like, that's terrible. Like, I don't understand it. Like, why you, I don't understand. We go. Um, but then when he came up there with the Thule, because one thing about him, he gonna have that. He gonna have the Thule on. And I was like, why is he pointing at Alpha? Because bitch, me and Alpha, but both was like, I know you lying. Why are you doing this? So you just go, I thought we was better than this. I thought we was here. I thought we felt it. Okay. And then when he told the wizard, get your punk ass. He didn't say that. But he was basically like, get in this goddamn cage. Get in here. And then the wizard was being messy. Did y'all peep it? He was like, bitch, what y'all got going on here? What's going on, bitch? Y'all got, what's happening? Girl, what? What's going on? The wizard had clocked teeth. He said, baby, what is happening? Okay. So when Elva became, I mean, now, what's her name? Glenda. When Glenda ass came in there, she said, what is happening? And the wizard's best ass said, girl, they got something going on. I don't know what's popping, but girl, your man ain't your man. So, girl. So Glenda was a little heartbroken. She was like, what's the whole time? And Elva was like, girl, it wasn't even like that. Okay. It's not like that. And then Fiora was like, I'm leaving with her. And I was like, well, yeah, let's go. Get your broom, Elfie. Let's go. Go. You heard the man. We leaving, girl. Get your shit. Let's go. Okay. Because, girl, shit. My man got to. Where we going? Let's go. Okay. Um, she was heartbroken and distraught, and then they left. And then Madame Morrible aggravated ass came back. And so Glenda was heartbroken and officially became the ops when she said, use a sister. Now don't get me wrong. No matter how much I dislike Nessa Rosa because she ain't shit bitch, that was diabolical of Glenda. But I ain't gonna hold y'all. That bitch was over there because y'all know I hate him normal. But she said shh. Okay, she was over there. Like she was voguing the house down, bitch. Yes. The house of Oz, ho, she was voguing the house down, okay? Um, and then Nessa Rosa ass out there talking about some bog, bog, sounding like a fucking chicken, bog, like girl, that man don't want you, and if he catch you, it's gonna be motherfucking problems, okay? Leave him alone. Everybody closing their doors and shutting shit up, and she just out there rolling all by herself. And I'm like, first of all, as the governor or the mayor or whatever the fuck her title is, you ain't got nobody that you ain't got no guards, somebody to be outside with you. Like I understand you want the freedom, and I know we just, but still, girl, you of a high positional title. You need to just okay, whatever. She just out and about. So this bitch out and about, just roaming around, and Alpha and Fear over there hunching and singing their song. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't understand the controversy around the scene. Like they was singing, they was floating. He took off his shirt. She had on a little lingerie piece. Like y'all act like we actually got to see them simulate that they was hunching. It was literally what you would see. Not even like this is very PG. Let's be perfectly clear. This was very PG. Okay, all they did was some kissing and some touch, and the man took his shirt off, and she was in a little lace set, and even then we didn't even see it fully because she had the cardigan on. So that's why I'm just confused of how like this scene caused all this confusion, or because it was the after scene where we knew that they was in the afterglow. Maybe that's the scene that caused the confusion, and not the scene within the song. Cause I just know y'all wasn't having no fit about the song scene. I just know y'all. I just know. I just know deep down inside y'all was not. This was not. Don't. But anyway, that's song 8. Okay, Baby, they ate. They gave what it was supposed to give. Um, Cynthia and Jonathan Bailey have phenomenal chemistry, but you know, gay people always have phenomenal chemistry with everybody. What else? Oh, hold on, y'all. Hello. Sorry about that, y'all. My niece called me. What was I saying? What was I talking? Oh, the scene. So they had the hunch scene or whatever the case may be, and afterwards, Elphaba has the uh, hold on, y'all. Auntie do this to damn kids. Um. Oh, that's okay, Patricia, baby. You can suck the crack of my ass. Okay? You can suck the crack of my ass, Patricia. That's what you can do. You can suck the crack of my entire ass. That's what you can do for me, my love. You can suck the entire crack of my ass. Do you hear me? It's clean. I washed it this morning. Okay. It smells like cocoa butter. Okay. I got in there real good and I cleaned it real good. Okay. You can suck and lick the entire crack of my ass. Do you hear me, Patricia? Okay. Patricia Leocardo, you can suck the entire crack of my ass. I'm talking about the entire crack. Do you hear me? I'm talking about you can lick that bitch from the root to the tutor. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? You can suck my entire crack. Oh, baby, don't you project your stupidity onto me. You don't care, but yet you're over here telling me that I suck. You hate me and I have a zero IQ. Hmm. Now, you're over here on my channel, on my page. Mine. I'm not over there bothering Patricia. Patricia is bothering me, but I'm pretty sure Patricia isn't actually Patricia. Patricia's a Patrick, or a Paul, or a Peter, or a piece of shit, or a pussy ass bitch. What about it? Bitch, you're over here bothering me. I'm good. How are you? Siddharth, how are you, darling? I'm doing fine. Just cussing out this punk puss ass bitch, Patricia, who can suck the crack of my ass. Oh no, bitch, I will not shut my mouth. Mm-mm. Bitch, I ain't gotta shut my mouth for what? For who? Bitch, fuck you. Shut my mouth, bitch. Suck my dick. How about that? Like you like what? What are you talking about? You're a punk puss ass bitch. Absolutely you. Absolutely you. You came over here to try and antagonize me, my love. You came over here. Oh no, I'm gonna give them the attention that they seek. Yes. You see, trolls, thank you. Trolls think that they can say things to you and shake you or upset you. No, bitch, this is funny to me because you're over here bothering me. Okay, me and a few people who were over here watching my review, we were minding our business, and then Patricia punk ass decided to come over here to antagonize me as if I was gonna cry or stop or end the live or whatever. I don't know what Patricia was looking for, but Patricia, you found the right one, my love. Yes, you did, cause I'm with all the shit. Okay? So you might be at home bored. You might be at home in your own filth. You might be at home. So I do reviews like what this is supposed to be, besides, Patricia decided to come over here and antagonize me for the day. But I do reviews on movies, TV shows, and music. I also do reviews on music, as well as, like, I sometimes I do wig reviews when I do decide to wear wigs. Right now I'm wearing my natural hair out. I have in the past done reviews on clothing hauls and things like that. The best series to watch, as far as movies or television shows, because um if we're talking about like a movie series, I would go with something. I'm not even gonna hold you. I feel like the Marvel movie series is probably a good series to start with because they have a lot of different stories and a lot of movies, so it'll hold you over. Um, so like if you start with like the Marvel movies, I would definitely say start with the old school Spider Man, the Tobey Maguire ones. Then I have not watched Game of Thrones. I did try to watch the sequel or prequel series, House of the Dragon or the Dragon House or whatever it's called. I did try to watch that, which was really good, but I I only watched up to, I think, episode 2 or 3. I have to finish that. Like, I'll watch series and stuff, but sometimes my little ADHD will kick in, and then I'll be like, so it really like if it starts slow, I think it takes it a while for it to grab my attention. So it gotta really grab my attention from the first episode for me to really be invested, or it has to either grab my attention or piss me off. It has to do one or the other. If it's one of the things where I have to like watch it and it has to build up the momentum for me, I'm not gonna like it. The same thing with like books. Like when I read books, if from the jump a book doesn't have something that intrigues me or is interesting to me, I'm going to take my time or not read the book at all. So it's just certain stuff like build up for me sometimes is not um good. Like when I did my review for Sinners, like I said, the way the movie started, where Sammy, if you've seen the movie Sinners, he immediately come. The movie starts with Sammy coming in bloody, and we're trying to figure out like how did this happen. Like that's interesting to me. That's intriguing to me because anything slow starting, it kind of like, what are we doing? I am from New Orleans. That is where I'm from. I completely lost my train of thought of what I was talking about. I was talking about, what was I talking about? Wicked. Patricia pissed me off, and I was talking about Nesta Roast and that house falling on her. And I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, oh, yeah, okay. I've never traveled outside of the country, but is it nice in India? Because I know they depict India one way in movie and television shows, so you could never really trust the way people depict a country. Oh, make sure I block Patricia bitch ass. bitch, fuck you. I think I might try and visit, but I think the plane ride will probably be too much for me. But what was I talking about? I don't even remember. Patricia pissed me off. Patricia pissed me off. Um, what was I talking about, y'all? Sorry, hold on. Check somebody. Um, um, I lost my train of thought, y'all. It was talking about. Okay, so the house. Okay, you have a good night. Um, what was I talking about? The house fell on Nestarossa, y'all. I mean, we didn't actually like get to see the house actually like fall on her. Hey, friend. Hey. How you doing, friend? Hey, friend. We saw the house fall on her. I was talking about Alphabet. That's what I was talking about. Alphabet and Fiera was hunching, and then they had the scene where they basically agreed that they was gonna be together forever. And then she had to go figure out what was going on with her sister because she had that vision about her sister in the house following her sister. And then we don't actually see Dorothy. We see Dorothy take her ass on down the road in the shoes. Why do you want my PayPal? I actually don't have a PayPal. That's one app I don't have. I don't have a PayPal. What was I saying? Oh, so we see Dorothy. She come around there, she kill that lady, then she take the lady's shoes. Okay. Um. Oh, you want to send me money? Okay, I don't have a PayPal. Damn it. One time I should need a PayPal, huh? um. Right, because I don't have that option on my channel yet. Um. Damn it. I didn't remember my PayPal information. um. What is my PayPal information? Shit. What is my PayPal? Hold on. I think I do have a PayPal, but I don't have a PayPal. That's the problem. Um, what other do y'all have Venmo? Do you have Venmo? Is Venmo a thing? Um, hold please. Okay. Oh, can shit. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay. With Google Play, would I have to send you my email? How would that work? How would Google Pay work? Because I think I could do that. I don't know my PayPal information. See, the thing is, you can't send me money online. I don't have that option. Oh, this is not what I wanted. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, that's the email that my PayPal is associated with. I just found the damn thing. Cause I'm like, I know I have it here, even though I have a PayPal app on my phone anymore. Um, which now I feel like I need to download it. So we'll see. Well, you take care too, and thank you. Oh, Lord, what was I really, y'all? I really lost my train of thought. I was sitting up here talking about the house fell on Nessarosa, Dorothy, a thief and a murderer. Oh, thieving ass Dorothy. No, I'm not a robot. Oh, God. But yeah, so, uh, bye. Thank you. Um, what else? So Dorothy come around there and steal it. And what I think I could say I love about part two is that we don't get to see Dorothy. Um, in part two, like we don't see her face. It's more so like her her side profile of her back. Like we don't get to see Dorothy. Um, and so I really do love the fact that we don't get to see that. Oh, robot. No, I'm not a robot. Y'all know I'm not a fucking robot. So Nessa Rosa got the house dropped on her ass, and um, Dorothy came around there stealing, and then Elphaba had the audacity to want to fight. Right now, I ain't gonna lie, that fight between Elphaba and not Elphaba, Glinda. That fight between Elphaba and Glinda was funny. Now I understand why Shorty was mad, because it's like, um, she got mad and wanted to fight that lady, and she sat there and fought that lady behind that man. Now when they were slapping each other, that was pure comedy, pure and utter comedy. Do you hear me? Um, pure and utter comedy. Um, I felt bad for Glinda because I Patricia fucked me up. I felt bad for Glinda because Glinda just wanted to feel included. She wanted to feel loved. And nigga she thought was gonna be hers, he done goddamn told her, look, I love you, but I love her. And then they had beef Fiero up. And then no good deed goes unpunished with everything. The fight between Glenn and Alpha was funny. When she said, "Come on, Greenie, I almost had her. I almost had her." That was funny. Um, the fact that Glenda and Fiero was getting ready to fight them people together, I was like, they so in love. They get on my nerves. What else? The La Murderous song with the Tin Man, like I said. Um, seeing Dr. Dillamon and he couldn't talk, oh, that broke my heart. The fact that like nobody had sympathy for Alpha, but like the girl lost her mama, was stuck with that raggedy man who she thought was her dad. Her sister was a bitch to her. Then the bitch died. Right? Let's talk about the fact. Her mama had died, then her daddy died, right? But her daddy died because they done made it seem like she was the wicked witch. She got accused, framed for being a thief and evil, right? Like she had all this shit going on, right? And like nobody thought about how any of this like affected her. Like trash. Everybody trash. Um, especially Glenda, because Glenda's selfish. We ain't the bitch is selfish, right? That's why she had no marriage. Um, but when she was up there singing Fiero, bitch, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, told me up, cause no good deed goes unpunished. Cause no good deed will I do again. Let me tell you, my girl, Cynthia Erivo. Like, I've heard all the like Broadway musical versions of all the songs from the musical. Cynthia's emotion and how she emotes when she sings the songs is just they eat different, right? Because I feel like Cynthia's version of No Good Deed is the only one where you can understand she's stressed out. She is like she's scared because she just lost her sister. Everybody she tried to help has framed her to be just evil. The Tin Man, the Lion, her sister. Now that bitch dead. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Dillon, she tried to help him, but she couldn't really help him. He can't talk. Fierro, the love of her life. If y'all hear noises, the children playing outside, screaming like they got this since the Lord gave them. Like No Good Deed was literally her breaking point. Like we thought Defying Gravity was her breaking point. No, Defying Gravity was her not giving a fuck about what other people thought about her. But No Good Deed was her saying, fuck all of you know what? I tried, I gave my best. I was trying, but you know what? You know fucking what? Like No Good Deed truly was the breaking point song. It was like, bitch, I tried to still do good, even while motherfuckers was painting me as bad, and that still ain't work. Fuck that, because even though Elphaba's, portrayed by a black woman and she's green, we still know that she's a black woman. And so as black women, we've all been there where it's like, baby, fuck that. You know what? And that's what No Good Deed was. That was Elphaba wiping her hands of every fucking body. The last good deed she did was try and save her man. She said, you know what? I'm going to save his life. And that's just what I'm going to do. I'm going to save his life. And that's just what I'm going to do. I'm going to save his life. Okay? Um, when, ooh, y'all probably can hear this with my tummy. I didn't eat. When Glinda went over there to confront Madame Morrible, and that bitch said, "Oh, that's a tragedy," and got buck with Glinda, you bitch you bitch you. But yeah, when she told him go get the girl with the shoes, and they went and got Dorothy ass, and she said, "Girl, shut up and take the shoes off, and you go back home to your great aunt, mammy, whoever, bitch. Take them shoes off because they don't belong to you." And I'm just thinking to myself, girl, that's all you had to do was take them shoes off, right? But see, Glinda told her, don't take them shoes off, right? And what I love the most about Wicked was that they didn't actually show us a lot of Dorothy. They showed us Dorothy without showing us Dorothy because this is the other version of everything we've seen outside of what Dorothy told us or what we saw from The Wizard of Oz. So I kind of like the fact that we saw Dorothy ass and we know, okay, they captured Dorothy ass, took off. The bitch was in the dungeon in the castle. Crying, somebody, I'm sorry. Bitch, take the shoes off. Take the shoes off. You killed the lady's sister and you stole her shoes. Then you come right there, you get to fighting this lady. Another theory that I have is that when the head, I forgot, what's the head monkey name? I don't know. When he came over there with the little piece of fabric, I felt like that was like a signal between them and Fierro. That girl, yeah. So, them bitches, she get over there. Girl in the Bubble was a cute song too. What happened? She get over there and they get to singing for good. Let me tell y'all something. the music in the background started for good, and I was immediately crying. And I was like, I know I'm gonna be in shambles. I know I'm gonna be in tears. I know I'm about to cry my eyes out, and that's what I did. And like, I love the fact that in For Good, they both took accountability for their friendship not working out the way that it should have. And it wasn't just, oh, Elphaba not conforming, but it was also Glinda realizing, like, I could have been better. And I truly could have seen it from your point of view. Because when Elphaba told Glinda, don't look at me through your eyes, look at me through theirs. And that made her sad because she realized you have been holding on to all of this, you have been carrying all of this, and along the way, I lost sight of that you were a person who was being, judged and ridiculed for something somebody said about you that wasn't even true. And I wanted you to change your morals and values to go along to get along. And that's not okay. So when she took her to that closet and told her, I love you, she wasn't just saying I love you to her friend, but I felt like she was saying I love you to her family. I felt like Alpha Glinda represented a sister for Elphaba, like somebody who genuinely cared about her. And I think when she said that, right, and granted, I keep hearing the story that wasn't even in the script. That was some shit they ad lib and improvised. But I felt like that also gave a deeper meaning that Elphaba finally has somebody who genuinely loved and cared about her outside of Fiero and also there. And I felt like, and even her mama, I felt like the same could be said for Glinda. I felt like Glinda finally had somebody who saw her for her and truly loved her for her. And I felt like that's why that scene hurt. And so seeing like the battle between Dorothy and Elphaba, that shit had me in tears. I was like, this raggedy bitch, I'm sick of Dorothy. She gonna come over here and kill a girl, steal her mama's shoes. Now she done killed this lady and stole her goddamn broom. Mind you, for that brief second, y'all, I forgot the lady wasn't really dead. And I was so mad. I was like, ooh, I'm sick of this bitch, Dorothy. Send her back to Kansas. I'm sick of this bitch. I'm sick of this bitch. Like, y'all, I was so mad with Dorothy. So mad with Dorothy. I was so mad with her. Dorothy ain't do nothing. I mean, well, technically, she did kill that lady's sister and steal her shoes. But it was all an accident and technically wasn't her fault. Technically, Madame Marble killed that lady and Glinda stole the lady's shoes. That's Dorothy was what is it? Unwilling, semi-compliant accomplice. I think that might be what she was, if that makes sense. But baby, when Glenda came out there and clutched that head, I was in tears. Oh, then when she went around there and started talking shit to the wizard, and when the monkey spoke and he handed her the thing, say Miss Glenda, and she said, "Hey, that look a little familiar." And see, the monkey had been putting two and two together, too, bitch. So Glenda went over there, cussed the wizard out, told him, "You gonna get the fuck home. This is what you gonna do, bitch. Okay, because you killed your daughter, and I just found this shit out myself. Okay, so fuck you, goodbye." Then she went over there and told Madame Marble, "You raggedy bitch, you." She ain't say that, but that was the implication, girl. Fuck you too. Goodbye, bitch. It's a cage or two, three for you. Pick a cage and put that hoe in it. Okay, now I ain't gonna lie, them animals had trampled over her ass at that wedding. I got a good kiki and a good cackle. Okay, now I'm not gonna hold y'all, and I'm just gonna say it. When that house fell on Dressrosa, I did cheer. I did, cause she's the wicked witch of the east. So bitch, goodbye, good night. Right? The end, of course, with Glinda talking to everybody, and she invited all the animals and stuff to come back into Oz, and she basically said, "We gonna be one, and we gonna be good, and I'm gonna do everything my friend said she wanted to do because y'all allow these people to lie to y'all, right?" And I feel like a lot of people kept saying that, because then we found out Alphaba alive, Fiero come, they love each other, blah blah blah. They go about their business, which was beautiful and cute. I feel like the Grimmery, for me, my own personal, I feel like the Grimmery finally opened for Glenda because Glenda did have the pure heart and intention that was meant to open the Grimmery, right? And I feel like that's when her powers had fully evolved. Yeah. But I can honestly say, if I had to rate part two, I give it a 9.5 out of 10, simply because it was a little more fast paced moving, and I felt like because part two or act two was mainly the, what is it, everything that was simultaneously happened with the Wizard of Oz. So it's like we know what happened in the Wizard of Oz. So this is just the other version of it, or whatever the case may be. And so that's kind of why it's like, well, we know what happens, but we don't know what happens, right? So it's kind of like it was telling a story within a story. So for me, I like that we got bits and pieces of things we didn't know, but um it being the same but the different story still made it good for me. Part one had very good detailing and it was done well, and it just, something we didn't know, and it just gave this beautiful backstory. I also like the fact that we did get Glenda's backstory. Thank you, friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you so, so much. And if anybody is on here, make sure y'all go over there and shop at Jazara's Couture. Get y'all some goodies, okay? Okay, I know it's stuff still on the website. Go get y'all some. Okay, I know I'm gonna order me some stuff soon. Okay, just bills. But thank you, friend. Mwah. Okay. But what else? Yeah. So part two was really good. I enjoyed the songs, of course. No Good Deed. Like I love the fuck out of No Good Deed. Home. I actually listened to Home on the soundtrack. I think I told y'all this, that I heard the soundtrack first, and that No Place Like Home, the end, where it's not interrupted by that bitch ass lion, the end very much gives Home from the Wiz. So I feel like Steven Schwartz was paying homage to the Wiz with that, and for that, I thank him for that. And somebody who loves the Wiz, like I like the Wizard of Oz, because somewhere over the rainbow. But I love the Wiz because duh. But I felt like part two of Wicked was able to take the parts of the story and include new elements and things to give it something fresh. And I really do enjoy that. But I will say it wasn't as good as part one. I will say that because part one, it was just something new and just, it was like, oh, wow. But it's like because part two, you know, coincided with the Wizard of Oz, it was kind of like, okay, okay, so this is the other point of view of what was happening, if that makes sense. So that's why I give it a 9.5 out of 10. For me personally. Hey, anybody else you watch it, you feel how you want to feel. Okay. Um, yes, I've been on here for an hour and some change, and I felt like I may or may not have got what I wanted to say accomplished. Who knows? I of course am gonna put this up for replay so you guys can watch it. Um, but y'all already know before I end this, I do have to say, fuck Nestarosa, fuck the Wizard, fuck Madame Horrible, fuck the Cowardly Lion, fuck all the Munchkins who were judging Elphaba, fuck Glenda Two Minions, Shishin and Shoo Shoo or whatever fuck their names was, fuck them too. Um, who else? Just fuck all of them. And of course, the biggest fuck you is to Elphaba's mama, that 304 hoe, fuck her. Um, and what else? I think that's it, y'all. But yeah, so that was I very chaotic and all over the place review on the Wicked for Good. Um, the songs ate, the emotion was there. It gave. I am gonna watch it again because, duh. I mean, uh, this movie deserves all the awards, all the nominations, all the praise, all the commotion, all the marketing. It deserves all of that because it takes you into the world of Oz, but it gives you something new of what, outside of what we knew from The Wizard of Oz. And I love how, Oz is very colorful, but like Munchkin Land is a little more, that makes sense. But yeah, y'all, that's kind of it. That's kind of all because I don't even know if that makes sense. But just know that I love y'all. I adore y'all. I'll probably be back maybe later with a just my 2 cents. But I kind of wanted to come and give you guys this review on Wicked for Good. So thank y'all for coming through. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button so you never miss a video when I do upload. And don't forget to share my videos wherever, whoever, so they know you rocks with your girl. I'm your girl, Precious. This is the Precious B channel. I love you. Bye.